We got lots of rain this week, which we needed it, and the cold's back also. We gotta check on our piggies, our new pigs. Perfect. Let me touch you. Whoa, whoa. They gotta get used to me, guys. You gotta know that I'm the snack man. And again, these are IPPs. They should not root a whole lot, if any. They're much like the Cooney pigs. They're very gentle. Putting a lock on this thing. I don't trust no pig. I don't care how little they are or how cute they are. Because it's raining so much this week, we need to clean out our rain collection systems. That is one of the ways that we do clean them out, just to get more fresh water in there and circulate it all and clean some out. Yeah, we're way full on this tank. So when you know it's gonna rain, like this week, it's currently raining, and to kind of clean it out, sleeping bag. We have a screen up top here, and then there's a screen in here. So it's not too dirty. Doesn't stink or nothing. This is not even our rainy season yet, so I mean, we're gonna get a ton more rain this year. Let's check on our other rain collection system. Yeah, this one's way full. In December, my connection that I had to connect the two IBC totes cracked. I forgot to take it out, and it just built up with water, and it just eventually cracked. It's just this connection, so I just got to replace that. You know, I forgot to take it out, and it froze. And we're still good here. So we're just gonna let this run a little bit, cleans it out, bring some fresh water in. All right, we're gonna work in the greenhouse today, because before we know it, it's gonna be ready to plant. We need to get some tools. Let's see, some rakes, pitchfork, one of these. It's so nice to have everything hung up like that. So organized. Yeah, I thought it was gonna rain all day, but it looks like it's gonna stop for today at least, or at least for a few hours. With it being so soggy, I thought today would be a perfect day for us to clean up the high tunnel. We had the egg layers in here. I think they were in here for maybe 2 months, but they really did a number in here. They didn't knock down the hills too bad, not like I thought they would, probably because we didn't have them in here too long. But you know, these are our tomatoes from last year. We need to take those out. All these tomato stakes and pepper stakes.
I have lettuce growing right here.
Lettuce?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I had lettuce right here, and then it went to seed, and then now I have a whole bunch of lettuce, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can repot it.
Some of our drip irrigation, chickens just tore it up, which I kind of had a feeling they would. And luckily we have a lot of this stuff. We have a whole roll of this still from last year, and you know, when the time comes, we're gonna have to just test it, see what's broken, and see what we need to replace. Roll this up. It's gonna get a little dusty in here. Lorraine has been watering in here in the mornings just to kind of keep the dust down. Start fresh. So last year we used these QR clips from Farmer's Friend. They're tomato clips. It's like a hair clip. Our little two-way cracked on us from the cold. So we're gonna have to replace this.
I'm not going to save all of them, even though I wish I could. I'm just trying to get the largest ones. And then I think we'll put them in the mud room because next week we're going to start seeds. So might as well just have them with our seeds.
Last year we planted first and then we put in the drip irrigation. So it was a little hard to put the drip irrigation because there was, you know, there was plants where they weren't getting watered. So this year, now that we have it all in place, it should be better as far as watering evenly all our plants. All right, Lorraine, one thing that you did not like last year in the greenhouse, things that we did.
Planted all of my tomatoes really close together. I planted way too many in one row. So I think I'm going to do about half that because I wasn't able to go in there and harvest as many as I can. A lot of them rotted because I wasn't able to get inside here. Yeah, pruning and, you know, taking off certain branches helped. But you know, tomatoes, like you could come out here one day and then the next day it's grown like 10 times and they did really well. So I'd like to space them out and not plant as many in one row. I didn't like the water system because we had implemented that after we put in the plants. So this year I'm hoping to put in the water system and then wherever it drips, that's where I plant the plant. So that would be helpful, and that would help make sure that all the plants get their drip of water. Also, another thing that we did, I didn't really care for, was I say this every year we garden. I planted like too many flowers so close to where the vegetable is growing, and the flower plants do so well that they just really take over. And they fall over onto the plants, damaging the plants. So every year I never learned my lesson. I'm like, I want flowers, but I intermix them with the vegetables. And I think maybe just having one row of flowers is fine. And then same with the outside garden too. Just not having as many. I go crazy with the flower plants. I really like them.
All right, some things that you did like with the high tunnel.
We had a very successful garden last year. I really liked having a table right here. That was helpful for me to start seeds, kind of just bring everything up here, and like if we had minerals or some kind of garden tool, it just wasn't in the ground or, you know, getting ruined. So it was just on the table and it was eye level. I really liked that. Like,
yeah, the water.
We didn't have to truck in water. That was fantastic. And I like these clippler clips. Those were really helpful in staking up our tomatoes. We'll definitely be doing that again this year because it kind of just brought the whole plant up, and then we can easily see which stems we need to prune, and it brought our tomatoes up off the floor. So that was really helpful. I do need to figure out something for the peppers though, because the peppers just kind of grew out of control. But yeah, so it was the clipper clips I really liked, the water system, the table. This weed barrier fabric is fantastic. There's not weeds growing into it, they're just moved onto it right now. But this weed barrier fabric is really helpful. I want to get it in the in-between rows because a lot of grass grew there. That was one thing I didn't like. So if we can, our goal is to hurry up and just get this weed barrier fabric in the walkways and that'll help with the weed control.
Did you like how we did the rows? Because that's not typical, but
The mounds?
The mounds. I mean, how we did it this way, you know.
Oh, how we
Instead
did
of
it in
long
this
ways.
direction? Yeah, I do. I liked it that we could walk in this one walkway. I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be the same. I don't know. But I really liked having this being the designated walkway. We could put things here. Like we've had ladders here. We've had T-posts here. And they weren't really in the way of the food. And I liked having this side just the food. It worked really well. I liked having the shorter rows versus, because in my mind sometimes I'm like, oh, all this belongs in one row. But if I have a shorter row, I'm like, okay, well that's it. That's all I can grow. And I know that's not how it works. You can totally plant in multiple rows. But yeah, I like these shorter rows. I kind of felt like I had more rows, even though I have the same amount of space. But in my mind, it felt like I had more rows to plant in.
We cleared a lot of it out of the way. We need to clear out this aisle here. There's just a lot of just dirt and just pulled weeds that we just kept piling on there. We went cheap and bought some of this cheap landscape fabric. Don't buy cheap.
That's what happens when you buy cheap. It like rips to shreds.
Yeah. This stuff is the better stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff's from the Dollar General.
No, it wasn't from the Dollar General. It was from a discount store, but yeah, it's like. Oh, that's a lot of dust, Jason.
This one's all chewed up. Bernice got hungry on this one.
This one's okay. This one probably just needs to be folded back into itself.
Yeah. All right, this aisle looks really clean now. It looks good enough. And the next thing is we need to test our drip lines. We need to get more landscape fabric to put in the aisles. We're probably going to end up getting more soil. We still have some time here before we start planting. It does feel good that we tore a lot of this out, and we're getting going, guys. We're getting going for this next season of growing vegetables. So first job was feeding our animals. Second job, clearing out the high tunnel. My third job is working on this compost shed. Man, I can't believe how it cleared up. I thought it was going to be raining all day long. But I think tomorrow it's supposed to rain again next 2 days. So we got a little break. Let's come out here and work on my new shed. All right, beautiful day. We put up the header boards, started putting them up on both ends, and we need to add another one. So they're getting 2 each, one on this side and another one on this side. right, look at that. It's a little muddy today. Yeah, we got a lot of rain. 2 2x6s up here, 2 2x6s up there. And I think we should be good pretty much. And then we can start putting on the roof. I still need to go to my storage unit and pick up the lumber, plus the tin. It's over there. I'll probably put some diagonal pieces up here. But so far, you know, I've built 3 of these lean-to sheds in my life, and so far this is the better one. And it should be like that, right? Like as you keep building and keep building, you should just get better. Know how it is and know what you like, how to keep things straight. This side's going to be for pigs, wood chips. We're going to be building a lot of compost, similar to my high tunnel that I had at my previous property. And then also we may use part of this to hang shovels, rakes, you know, gardening stuff on this end. So to be continued with this. Next up is getting more lumber. All right, it's almost dinner time. Can't wait to see what Lorraine's cooking today. But let's check on our little pigs. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Come on, over here. With this covering, it's not really muddy in here at all. And they really haven't rooted, so still. Good job, piggies. All right, it's dinner time, Lorraine. What's for dinner today?
I was outside all day, so I did not have time to make a pie crust for our chicken pot pie. So I made like a deconstructed chicken pot pie with this garlic sauce gravy. It is so good. It smells so good. And then Penelope had made a sourdough bread, so we're just going to eat it with that.
It's getting the light, guys. Look at this. It's still light out. So I'm noticing it's getting dark later. All right, bread looks good. Pot pie without the pie. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. And you know, we're slowly just getting stuff done around here, checking things off the list, and eventually we're going to start planting. So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you guys on the next video.